Later this week, the annual Detroit Restaurant Week will kick off, and it offers you a chance to eat a three-course meal at some of the city's finest restaurants. And one of the featured restaurants this time around is Brazola, and joining me is the specialty chef from Brazola, Christian Border. Welcome.
How are you?
So for Restaurant Week, you guys have put together a couple of dishes that are sure to be hits. What are we making today?
There's a vegetarian offering, and so today we're going to do gnocchi here with you, just to show some of our versatility. And we also, on that menu for Restaurant Week, that offers 3 full courses for just a small price of $30 per person. You have a choice of an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert.
Okay, so we got some cream that smells great here that's going. What exactly goes into this dish?
Well, the initial prep time is a little bit of time that you're going to invest in it, but the flavor is great, and in the end, the actual execution is kind of simple. So to get the sauce is just a cream reduction with either squash or pumpkin.
Okay.
And my pumpkins weren't in season yet till 2 more weeks. So next Thursday they come in. And you would take this and just kind of crop the top off.
Okay.
We're going to then take the spoon, scoop the seeds out, just like we're playing pumpkin time. You're going to rub it with butter, oil, and then sprinkle it with these hard spices. A little bit of cumin, coriander, pepper, and fennel seed. Roast that for 45 minutes. You pull it out, scrape the pulp out, and just leave it with a little bit of texture. That's the only thing that you're stirring into this cream.
Okay.
Just a couple of ingredients. The gnocchi itself is a potato. It's a potato gnocchi, and that item is just poached in water with the skin on.
Okay.
When it's done, it's going to come out. You have to peel the skin off. You want some of that of moisture to evaporate, because now you're going to add just a touch of egg and flour. And again, it's another ingredient, which is just 3 or 4 pieces to the puzzle.
And relatively easy to prepare. Relatively
easy to prepare. I mean, you're going to have to learn the feel for it.
Sure.
But as soon as you've got that, the next thing that happens is just quite simple. You roll it into little tubes, cut your portion size, poach them, and then we're going to pan sear them. And we're going to combine all this together, and I mean, just the actual finishing notes on this are just going to take a few seconds.
In the overall cooking time, I wouldn't imagine you're cooking this that long. You're just, just searing them?
These are just going to get seared until they're just a light crispy brown, and then we're going to just start folding in all the other ingredients, toss them together, and just plate it up in this bowl right here. So this is just a few seconds. You just a slight gentle toss, because you don't want them to break apart.
Okay.
The more egg and the more flour you put in, the more dense it's going to be. Right now, when you eat this in 45 seconds, it's going to be soft, tender, and kind of melt in your mouth.
I like melt in your mouth.
So then we're just going to go ahead, some spinach.
And I would imagine, I mean, being vegetarian, this looks like a very healthy dish.
Yeah, until we're going to add all the butter to it in a minute.
That's the flavor.
Well, I'm sorry, we're going to add some flavor to it in a minute. That was goat cheese.
Okay, you got goat cheese, you got spinach.
Here
onions.
is oregano and sage.
Okay.
My favorite thing in the world is cracked black pepper.
Wow, that does smell good.
Here goes the beginning of that little caramelization we were talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to take some Spanish Marcona almonds.
Okay.
So you need to kind of counter some of that textural softness that we're going to have here. We're ready. I mean, turn it off. Now we can go. Sauce is going to go in the bottom of the bowl. We want to not have all of the gnocchi coated itself, so that you can just kind of combine the flavors yourself as you go. Gnocchi over the sauce.
And folks, we're going kind of quickly here, but rest assured all this information will be on our website, WXYZ.com, and it also has all the details on Detroit Restaurant Week and the other restaurants that are participating.
Now we're going to finish the garnishing with just a little bit of fresh Parmesan. This is an almond amaretti cookie, so it almost gives it like the pumpkin pie effect. So now it's got a little bit of a crusty crunch, and then some. This is called tobacco onion. It's red onion, lightly fried.
And there you have the finished product. Absolutely beautiful. Chef, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
And again, all the information is on our website, WXYZ.com.